All right, I'm going to try to make a ladle, and I've offset this timber in here. We'll see how this turns out, but here's an example of another ladle, scoop, spoon, whatever. All right, so I've already set this in here, and waiting to see if some people show up. Well, we've got one like. Baby Kisses is in the house. Thank you for joining, Baby K. I'm going to be masked up for the majority of this, so you can see how this is offset, and hopefully I can turn this in such a way that I can get this bottom depth on this scoop without this thing flying out and causing a problem. I'm sure I'm going to have to retighten my tailstock several times, but that's kind of the plan. So, Steve, we got 2 in the house. We're at 100% likes. I should just stop the live right now because it's perfect. 2. All right, Steve, I don't know if you heard that or not, but I've offset this chuck in here. I'm not really sure how it's going to go. I got my lathe. I kind of jerry-rigged it. You see this clamp. I got it turning as slow as I can till I get some of this weight. I'm going to get my face mask on and go from there. Here's my burl section. It's really cracking up on me bad. I carved this out the other day, but I'm going to have to do something more to it, but I'm going to make it into a bowl of some sort. I think it's going to turn out pretty killer. I've got to order some epoxy. Don my mask here. Steve, what's your opinion on this offset turning like this? I know it's going to be bouncing around like I'm crazy, but have you ever seen anybody turn anything like that? Also, a question on my signal. Is it clear or is it kind of choppy? I can switch to the LTE, but I got an extender on my wireless that I don't think it's really working too good. Michael Wilson's in the house, baby. Thank you, Michael. Okay, so offset turning, here we go. Just chit-chat amongst yourselves. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it has been a long time, Michael. I had a tough time finding some of my stuff. I don't have my glasses on, but it looks like Baracus. Thanks for joining in, brother. Here we go. Mask on. tighten it up a bump. I got it turning really slow. I'll take my mask off and read a couple comments because I'm by far an expert wood turner. Okay. Let's see here. Baracus, I made a cherry burl bowl a couple months ago. Came out pretty good. It was still pretty wet, so it's kind of gotten a little distorted since then as it dried more. But I'm going to go ahead and mask back up and start turning. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any warnings for me? I know I'm turning it awful slow, but I'm about to bump the speed up just a little bit. I want to take some more of this wobble out first. Is the heat okay? Are you getting a good image? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Oh, and smash the like button. This wood is very dry, and my gouge is probably not as sharp as it should be, but I'm going to switch over to some carbides here in a minute. Yeah, I didn't know what that knot's going to do. This is going to be a ladle club. Let me put my glasses on and chit chat for a minute. See what all. All right, you guys, while you got me looking here, you got any feedback for me? Hey, EW, what's going on, buddy? red glitter. 346, double tap the like screen. Yeah, please hit the like button, guys. It helps. Hey, Matt. Good to see you, buddy. Dances with Aardvarks. You guys are like, hey, Joe hadn't been on in a long time. Bunch of familiar faces. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn on this some more. I'm going to be careful around this knot because I know it's going to pop out at some point. I'm probably going to carve, and part 2 of this is going to be a carving, I'm pretty sure, but you can see what I was going for. I still got a ways to go to get this kind of close on this end, and I'm probably going to go ahead and move it down here right now. Let me scroll down to the end here. A lot of familiar faces and a lot of new faces. I got to say thanks to everybody. Please go ahead and feel free to hit the like button. Check out my channel. If you like the content, subscribe. You don't have to subscribe unless you think it's a channel you would like to watch. So, while I catch my breath here. I'm definitely not getting any of them pretty ribbons that 77 Rockets was ripping out the other day. Making a hell of a mess. That's all right, though. It's been so long since I've done this. It's ridiculous. I need to sharpen like all my tools. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time, so I guess I'm having trouble putting this screw back in here. In case you're wondering what I'm doing off camera. I'm blind. All right, so while you guys are got my attention here, I'll put my glasses on here in just a second, kind of read, but now you kind of see what I was going after. I know that I didn't invent something there. People have done those offset turnings. I've just never really watched anybody do it, and I've never tried it myself, so I didn't know how bad it was going to be. But mission's accomplished. I got a flat face on this ladle without having to cut it on a bandsaw or anything, considering I gave Professor Rusty my bandsaw and I haven't bought another one yet. So yeah, this looks more like a club at this point. I'm going to thin this down an awful lot though. I'm looking for my glasses. I got another set. Let me go grab them. They're a little further away. Okay. All right, so let me read the comments here. Slapping Club, the Royal Scepter. It kind of does look like a scepter, doesn't it? So my sound's been popping in and out. We got 192, 37 like. Come on, folks. Join the Winners Club. The Winners Circle are people that smash the like button. You know, you hit the thumbs button, you tap your screen twice. That makes that number go up. Okay, all right. Well, thanks, Jeff. I picked this up used. This is my Virgin lathe here. I'd like to have a variable speed one, but I figured out how to get this down lower. You just gotta, when you get this down here, you gotta clamp it down here and it'll get you to those lower RPMs that you can't get with this, but it works. That's how I started this one off. All right, let me scroll up. It's Mama's Be Good spoon. Yeah, that one there would wreck you, wouldn't it? Oh, shoot. All right, I'm gonna mouse back up, guys. Get this a little prettier. y'all know how hard these red cedar knots are. I mean, that is hard. Yeah, when that white appeared, I didn't know what was happening there, but I've got one of those boxes that has all the sandpaper, various thicknesses in it, and all the strips. And for those of you that know, I'm in the process of moving, and I'm pretty sure I packed those up, unfortunately. So I found a couple scrap pieces. You get the gist of it. I'm gonna hollow this out with a Dremel, and I'm probably gonna flatten off one edge of this and carve something in it, but I'm gonna do a little bit more shaping on this. What do you think, folks? How's that look? I guess you guys didn't even hear what I was saying about the bottom. I'm gonna flatten this. I may turn this down a little more. I still think it's too chunky. What do you guys think? Turn the handle down more? Make this even thinner? Or just leave it? Perfect for Halloween. Be a witch's cauldron spoon. Paint it black. All right, I got my glasses back on. No, but I could certainly fashion a spatula. I've got about 25 feet of this. Red cedar. I mean linear feet. So I could make a lot. Especially the flat ones. Those would be no problem. Those would be fun to just carve on those. Cut them into strips. Smash the like. Wow, we got 57 likes. I had some likers in here. We had some winners join up. Smashing the like button. Double tap, smash away. Baby K says it's beautiful. Oh my Lord, small. What did small say? What do you think? Thinner on the handle? You know, that's my finger. It's basically the same size as a finger. I gotta fix this a little bit. See you, Runic. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you tuning in. Shop is calling. Check out Runic's channel. The guy is a master when it comes to painting. I don't even know what kind of painting you call it. It's like detailed, you know, it's like pinstriping. It's art is what it is. All right, keep it. I'd keep it. All right, baby K. I'm going to trust in your wisdom. I'm going to keep it. I'll do it off camera because nobody wants to watch me sand, but I'll sand this and make it look a little bit better. I'm not really going to do any more turning on it. So there you go. Hey, be sure to check out anybody. Actually, hold on here. Hey, Runic, share your link. I'm going to moderate a few more of you guys. All right. I know, Baby K, you do not want to be a moderator. I don't think EW wanted to either. Small Woodlot, share your page if you want, brother. All right. So, yeah, that's it, folks. That was my idea. offset turning. I don't know. Sure took a long time to get it down, but that's gonna hold a serious amount of chili or whatever. It's the gigantic spoon. Steve-O back in the house. Michael Wilson, you like it? Cool. Have you guys done any of these offset turnings like that? Where it was really lopsided on one side so I could get this flat face here? Have you guys done that or seen anybody do it like that? Steve, you did? Okay. So you've chucked it up offset like that at the same angle? Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I may flatten this right here just a little bit, but there you go, folks. How long were we on? 54 minutes. 54 minutes of absolute bliss you guys just had. I got to tell you, I really appreciate it. Let me flip this around here. I got my door open. Oh, it was raining when I started this thing. So, was my image good, or did it fuzz up a lot when I was moving my hands back and forth with the tools? Looks clear to you? Okay, perfect. I got a Wi-Fi repeater or expander or whatever to improve my service out here, and today's the first time I've been able to use it. So I didn't know if it helped, because it used to really buffer and bog down and get real blurry. Knuckles is in the house. Hey, I'm still going to get back with you on your slingshots. I just haven't done it yet. It's like everybody, I got something to do all the time, and I'm never done doing with what I want. You came in right at the perfect time. You can smash the like button, and most of these guys are just kind of hanging out right now. I just got done making this little guy right here. Whoops. Man, I guess I'm too impatient. Ladle, spoon, scoop. I'm gonna turn that into a big ice cream scoop. That'd be about perfect for me. Oh yeah, baby K. Yeah, that behind me. It's a 14-foot enclosed trailer. That's where most of my tools are gonna go. I mean, this shop is a total disaster area right now. I went through drawers I haven't opened up in 4 years and was just piling it all on top of my work table to go through it all. I've gone through a lot of it, but I'm really getting down to the point where I just want to start chucking stuff. I'm gonna have to get in touch with Professor Rusty and get him to come back down here, because I loaded him up with a bunch of stuff before and told him I was gonna get back in touch with him. I think I need to. I don't like getting rid of stuff either, baby K. Homemade banana ice cream, you know? Peach ice cream, strawberry ice cream, banana ice cream, cookies and cream, you name it. I love it. I got a terrible sweet tooth. Oh yeah, my garage is, oh my Lord, it's a shame right now, but Rusty's gonna be happy. I'll send him out of here with another full load. I have never made coffee ice cream. Not to say I wouldn't give it a whirl. Yeah, homemade ice cream. And you know what? You always want to be the last one to scoop the ice cream. Let everybody else go first, because the best ice cream is at the very bottom. I don't care who you are. I'm going to try to figure out how to, oh, let me show you guys this bowl. I started power carving this thing. It's a cherry burl, and it's cracking on me pretty bad. But, I mean, it's going to be a pretty decent sized bowl, but I carved it out with a grinder and a cut saw disc. So, and my wife's home. She's trying to figure out if she's going to run over the dog or not. Anyway, I just kind of lightly sanded. I'm letting it dry a little more. I've got to order some epoxy for it, but this will be a killer looking cherry burl bowl. I'm probably going to somehow cut it across there, and it's going to sit like this. I got to figure out how to pull the character out of it, but that'll be something interesting that somebody is really going to like the looks of. Yeah, anything to slow down the cracking. That's really what I need. Michaelis. Leave it. CK said leave it. You talking about the spoon handle? Or are you talking about the burl bowl, CK? Oh, rehydrate them. It gives it a chance to really, yeah, probably does, even out the, I got some linseed oil actually. So, cool. Looks like my wife has been to the grocery store. Folks, I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to go carry bags inside. What do you think of that? Thanks, everybody. Be sure and hit the like button. If you like DIY, woodworking, handyman, I just do stuff that people do in the shop, and I enjoy doing it, and I like sharing it. And sometimes it comes out good, and sometimes not so good. But it's always good hanging out with all y'all. Soak it for 2 weeks. Oh, wow. I don't have that much linseed oil. Look at the bottom. Oh, you guys want to see my dog? She just came out and joined us. Hold on. Come here. Come on. She doesn't like it when I leave her inside, but it was raining, so I didn't leave her chained up. Hey, say hey to everybody. Oh. Hey, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you hanging with me, brother. EW, thank you. You're very welcome. All right, brothers and sisters, peace.